Okay, so now our tail is set up pretty good. It takes about 20 minutes or so for the Gorilla Glue to set. I'm going to now spin it around this way, might be a little bit better. Going to get our Dragon Link antenna positioned and installed. Just want a little bit of hot glue here just to keep it in. Just going to put a little bead here. The best thing about hot glue is easily to remove after. I'm just going to position it here. What I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to cut a little channel here just for the wire to fit in. And where I move the servos to the back, the slot is still here. So what I might do, just to keep it so it doesn't get tangled in the horn or the control rod, and I'm just going to have it like so in the sleeve, or in the channel where the sleeve was, where your control rod would come out. I'm just going to take my blade without cutting any wires this time. Just going to eye it here. Okay. Just make a little slice. Make a little slice here just not to get the wire fed through. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there just to keep it. Usually when I make a cut, I'll turn the blade around and use the blunt part, and just widens it a bit and just give it a little wiggle. Probably hard to see here. I'm just going to feed that in through. So. And like that. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue just to keep it. Like that. A little bit here on the bottom just to keep it there. Keep it out of 90. I'm just saying, for the range that I'm doing, this will be good enough in this orientation as if I was doing it on a wing. As long as two of them are not coming back, should be good. As long as your positive is pointing vertical, should be good. And now I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the inside just to keep that there, and I'll probably put tape. Hold that. Okay, so now we got that set up there. I'm going to run some fiber tape. Cool. That. Sure it's nice and tight. Stationary. Just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to put a bead of glue there. That'll help it. Nothing wrong with a bit of hot glue. And probably I'm going to need a little bit of extra weight up front or in the back anyway, so not really concerned. I did move my servos back, so I'm just going to hold that now for a couple seconds. There we go. Should be Good, now I'm just going to put another piece of tape. Get that in nice and tight. Bring it around, get it in the corners. I'll bring it around the other side. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Now that we got our tail surface on, I got my stand. It just helps it, because if I want to turn the plane sideways. Yeah, this horn, I realize I gotta switch that around. Next we'll get our control surfaces hinged up, or I got them hinged. I just ran packing tape. I do have nylon hinges, but for now I just packing taped them. It's the original push rod. So obviously I snipped it there because so now I just need a shorter length. So just snap it in. For this, I do need to power everything up. Just make sure dummy load is on the top if you don't have an antenna on. You're just setting up. There we go. Get a green light. Let's power this up now. Get red and blue light. Our power and our link means we're bound. It's our rubber, so it's pretty centered. Everything's at neutral, but yeah, it's fine. So what I need to do, make a little mark where I need to make my bend. Just make sure your rudder is even. And I usually make sure that my thread is threaded about 50% so I can on-thread either way without having to, if you want to make any kind of minor adjustments, making sure this is even. You can put a piece of tape there if you like to keep it. I'll just use my eye here and I'll just make a little mark. Find my mark. Make a little Z bend. I'll make 190. Usually if you hold it here like this, so it's like this, so you want to make whatever way your servo is orientated. So I need to make a right to come out or come in, whichever way you like. So we'll just make a bend out. This here, this way. Like that. And then we're going to nip it in here. Make our Z bend. So we got 190. And nip it out a little bit closer to the tip so it makes a tighter bend. I'm going to bend it back this way. Like so. And now we can cut it. Just back there a little bit. These snips are not the greatest, but they work. So now we have our Z bend. Put it in first. I'm going to see the way it's oriented. I'm going to put it in this way. Like that. It's a little bit off, but what you can do is just need to come towards me, so I'll make one turn in. That should do it. Yeah. Just do a quick control track. Left, right, so we can see our rudder is reversed. So That should go the other way. Reverse. We want to reverse our rudder. Left, right. There we go. Sometimes when you reverse it, it'll be off a little bit, but this one's good. There's a little bit of a slot there. I should have made that a little bit tighter. That's not too bad. Rudder is not, I can't say it's not overly important, but for slop or whatnot, it's not. I'm probably just going to mix my rudder with my aileron anyway, so just to make it a little bit easier. Okay. So we're going to go on. We'll do the same thing for our aileron, or sorry, for our elevator.